up, YouTube? It's your girl Honei.B, back to deliver another daily buzz for you guys. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my returning subscribers, my day ones. Those of you who have been rocking with your girl from the start, I appreciate you guys also very much. Cross watchers, you are welcome here as well. If you just so happen to stumble across this video and you see something that you do like or hear, join our colony by hitting the subscribe button down below. Also, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I do premiere content to the channel, you guys. As always, tell a friend to tell a friend. Protect myself as I deliver and channel these messages, spirits. Protect my colony, my tribe, as they receive these messages. I only wish to communicate with high vibrational beings only. Let's go ahead and start off with an oracle of the fairies message, you guys. I thought I would read from the book today, which is something I don't normally do, you know, because the messages are pretty much printed on the card. And of course, I am an intuitive reader as well. 111 on the timer, y'all, but I've been guided to read from the guidebook today. So clearly there's a message in there that we, myself, as well as you all, need to hear, right? So let's go ahead and see. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. That's about positive moving forward. Let's see what the fairy oracles want us to know. Y'all, right out the gates. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too, right? So you have magical, I hear, underway. And I also hear like these blessings, they may not be grand, apparent to the public eye, you guys, but it's almost like you know what trials and tribulations that you've overcome. Those are blessings, right? Oh, and I turn right to it. It says whatever you're to receive fairy blessings and is an honor and right. Now the fairies are bestowing their blessings upon you and your current situations. Fairy blessings are magical and can also be healing. Only you will know what form these blessings take. That's what I'm saying. Only you know what you've been through, right? So it's kind of like, you know, you might go through something and be like nobody else has to know what you're going through. But then it's like, damn, if it wasn't for God or it wasn't for the Most High, the universe, I would have never gotten through this, right? What may be small to other people may be grand to you, right? So everyone's blessings, your blessings are not everyone's blessings, because not everyone could understand or even perceive some of the things that you have in your life as blessings, right? Because they don't know what tests you went through to be able to obtain such testimony. I'm stuttering, y'all. Keep in mind, we're in a Mercury retrograde, so your Wi-Fi trouble, y'all could be having car trouble, flat tires, car accidents, any little thing, car batteries, cars not wanting to start, exes coming back, people coming back. It don't have to be exes, love interest. It could be like, you know, somebody you used to work with at a job from 5-6 years ago. You may see that person in passing, right? That's the effects of a retrograde. It says you can ask the fairies for their blessings at any time. Perhaps you have a job interview coming up or a challenging situation at home. To do this, close your eyes and speak from your heart, explaining why you feel their blessings will be beneficial. Then wait. Patience is a virtue when hoping for a message or a sign from the fairies. And remember, they will only bestow blessings if it is their will. It's important to acknowledge the fairies' blessings and give thanks. An easy way to do this is to leave some raw food such as fruit or nuts in your garden or outside your door. Wildlife can enjoy any leftovers, or these can simply biodegrade. You can also leave seeds out for the birds to pick up some litter. Caring for the environment is a way that we humans can return blessings to the fairies. So as they're blessing you, they want you to also offer your blessings to them, right? So like, hey, like you would leave cookies and milk for Santa Claus. Leave offerings outside for your fairies who are sending you their magical blessings at this time. It says the fairies are also reminding you that you can bestow blessings on others. Showing our loved ones that we care is a form of a blessing, especially to those who live alone or are feeling lonely. A visit, a smile, or a hug can make the world of difference. Just a kind and loving thought can also be a blessing. So just reach out to someone, tell someone you love them, or tell someone that you're important, they're important to you, or you know, just tell someone how proud you are to have them in your life, right? Someone that you admire. That's part what you give out into the universe is what the universe bestows on you. So you have to make sure you're sowing good seeds, because when it's time for reaping season, you're gonna have to reap that, correct? It says this card is also a reminder to count your blessings and to focus on the positive aspects of your life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The small ones. This is also a card that reminds us to practice gratitude, you guys. That was a nice message. I think I'm gonna have to start doing that more often, actually reading from the book, because they have messages in there. I just want to do a little self-care spread, y'all, because sooner than later we're going to be well into the new year. So let's see. Yeah, well into the new year. This is our last Monday in 2022. So let's see what you can dive into for this upcoming week, y'all. This is gonna be like a self-care portion. I know y'all like to watch these videos for romance, but I like to incorporate self-care in here as well as finance, y'all, because you know, tarot can really open you up. Did you know that in your birth chart, the way it's calculated, your age, that they could tell you where you could live and see your biggest gain, your biggest profit, your biggest growth, right? Yeah. That's how powerful this astrology shit go. Y'all, it's deeper than these tarot cards. Like, y'all really need to get in tune with with the birth chart. Look, family, right here. And it was right around for the holidays. Like, you know, like, you visit, I'm here and visit someone in a nursing home, or visit someone that's sick, like some of your elderly, or people that you just haven't seen in a while, you know. This could be like a abandoned father or abandoned mother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, reach out to someone, you know, just make somebody's day. You never know what someone could be going through. And then again, it's around the holidays, and you know, people are lonely. They're thinking about lost loved ones or things they're lost. So some people may be suffering with the spirit of depression at this time, the spirit of loneliness. Sometimes just, you know, like a kind word that could lift someone's spirit. I'm hearing suicidal. So I hope none of you are suicidal, but you know, there's help for that. You know, you could, like, your smile could change someone's mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be run across someone who they're wondering why people are always mean to them, or hell, this may be you. You never know what a smiling face could do to someone with a lonely soul, you guys. Like, we have to be kind to one another. Look, flow like the water. Allow it to flow. Whatever you're guided to do at this time, just go ahead, go for it and do it. If it's out of the kindness of your heart, if it's just to help someone, definitely you are being rewarded at this time. You're being tested as well. They want to see, the fairies want to see what you are so deserving of by what you put out there. You know, like, good faith. Good faith to take you a long way. The spirit of helpfulness. I'm hearing the song by Music Soul Child. Teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Teach me. A beauty ritual is here. Also, even if the love you're showing to someone is yourself. So, I don't know, you know, and pardon me if I'm speaking out of turn, but you may have been someone who, could have contemplated suicide at the time, or you could have made suicidal attempts, or you could be a cutter, or, you know, whatever your vice was, you know what I'm saying? They want you to love on yourself more as well. You see, when you do good, when you put good out, it makes you feel good about yourself. That's kind of like that's inner childhood wound healing. You know, the quickest way to heal your inner child is by giving yourself, or your kids, if you have kids in that age, something that you wanted at that age, right? They're wanting you to love on yourself. Like, be more kind to yourself. Like, allow yourself to just be. Like, you don't have to be tough all the time. It's like some things you may be someone who, like, you feel like you always have to have it figured out. You don't have to have this figured out. Like, sometimes you just got to go with the flow. You got to lean back. As I'm hearing a song by Fat Joe when he goes, lean back. Lean back. They want you to just take a back seat. I'm hearing someone say, I got it, with a steering wheel. Like someone is driving a big Mack truck. It's like I'm hearing, I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck, right? But it's kind of like what I'm seeing is, you just don't know who's driving that Mack truck. It's not, you know, it's It's the universe. It's God. Like they hit me, like it all hit me like a Mack truck, right? Because you know what they say, before something grand happens, everything falls apart. And I've been saying that word grand. So like to you, it may feel like, you know, the worst shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you may have asked God, the universe, the Most High for something. And in order for them to give you that, they have to be, some shit got to be demolished. So, you know, it may be God, the universe, the Most High behind the wheel of that Mac 10. Because some shit got to fall. It could be your negative way of thinking or how you feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling like just your word, your smile can't make a difference. It can. But it can, my dear, is what I hear. You make a difference. You make all the difference. You're a loving nature. Flow like water. This is like cups energy. Learn to love on yourself more. Also, what you give to yourself, what you put out into the universe, like I said, it comes back. So if you putting that out into the universe, the love, the beauty, like you're just showing beautiful energy. Like, and this could be your physical appearance, but it could just be the energy that you're transmuting out there. What you're putting out into the ethers, what you're giving other people. Like I say, calling people or calling someone just to check on them, or just to say have a nice day, or just to tell someone you're proud of them. You know what I'm saying? That you recognize what they're doing out here in the universe. You know what I'm saying? What you put out, what you give to others, the universe sends you back. I love it. I love it. I love when I get into the self-care portion, you guys. Like, I do. I don't know. I know tarot is more than just romance. So shout out to you guys who actually listen through with the self-care portion of the readings. That means a lot to me. It really does. Because I want to know that I'm helping someone, right? And if I can't, part of me helping you through your romantic situations and your love situations, I have to be able to help you as an individual in said situations. So again, I say this all the time. I love doing the romance readings for y'all, but as a spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher, I'm going to always bring you back to self, because this is your spiritual journey. This is your spiritual path, right? It says connect with nature. Yeah, get out there. Put yourself out there. Go hug a tree. Go outside. Like I said, this is probably one of the most loneliest times of the year. Like people, I don't know why. Okay, why I heard that stuck in relationships they don't want to be in, or stuck with partners they don't want to be with, you know. And people don't know who they are anymore. They want you to get out. I'm hearing free yourself. Go with the flow and connect with earth. They're wanting you to connect with the elements at this time. Connect with your womb. Who are you? Who are you? Your womb is like your internal compass, y'all. That's your internal compass. Drink tea. So you'll benefit from drinking tea. Like, you know, herbal teas, ginger teas, or whatever, y'all. It's almost like a becoming one with self. No, to thine own self be true is what I'm hearing. Aromatherapy. Some of you may want to invest in what are those things called? A humidifier? Or it's not a humidifier. When you an air purifier, you put water in it and you add your scents or whatever, like your oils. Yeah. Love on yourself. It's like also some of you could need to do some womb cleansing. You could suffer from sexual trauma. Or, you know, you just could want to eliminate your womb from toxins. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're a woman, like, that's a vital part of our body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be surprised, you know, like, I hear, just make an appointment, y'all. Like, I hear yoni steams or whatever, you know, like a massage. Yeah. Love on yourself. To thine own self be true. Like, make yourself happy. Sound healing, meditation, spend time with animals. I'm hearing like do something you never thought of. And pleasure is also here. Also, we connect with your womb and pleasure. For a lot of you, I heard masturbating, movements. I'm hearing sexual healing. You may want to read up on how to heal your womb through movement and self-pleasure. What else? I like that. I like this self-care spread. I think I'm gonna just do a little self-care. spread, y'all. What else? And then I'm gonna wrap up the reading. I'm gonna pick up my little baby. I miss her. I miss her. Have a relaxing bath. Have a relaxing bath, you guys. So you may want to invest in some kind of salt, sea salt, pink Himalayan salt for take your spiritual bath. Also, I hear eucalyptus and lavender. I heard milk bath as well. So read up on these things, you know, research it. You know, this is about tapping into your spiritual journey further, is what I'm getting from here. Getting from this. I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. So, you know, maybe you're in a phase in your life where things are falling apart. But y'all, they're falling into place. Just when you think everything is falling apart, things have to fall apart for better things to come in this place, you guys. There's just no way. It's like, say you have a 2-3 car garage and you're wanting a new car, you wanting a new motorbike, right? But you only have 3 slots where you could fit an automobile. Where are you going to put that new vehicle? Something has to give. Either one of those cars is going to have to be sold or traded in, or is going to have to sleep on the outside of the garage, which I know you don't want to do that because it's not safe. But it's going to have to be, you know, there's going to be, something has to be let go of. Thank you, Spirit. It may be time for you to learn new things. I also heard remain teachable. Like, what is the universe trying to show you? It may be trying to show you, like, hey, you know, you may not think. Look, find a mentor. Some of you may be studying something new. Finding a mentor. You may want to look into someone to coaching you through, like maybe a therapist or some kind of sexual healing coach or some like trauma coaching. Like, you don't have to be sexual healing, y'all, but like self-pleasure, masturbation, just like crying, tears come out of a hole. Or y'all, why is this sounding so nasty? So does ejaculation. That's a release. You know, you can heal yourself through masturbation. It's a release. What do you wish to release? Find a mentor. Find someone who can walk you through these things. Even if this is not an actual person, this may be just be you getting into books. You know, just researching some shit, or like getting on Google. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or look, again, reading. Reading is here. It says get a reading. Or like cook more. Like, you know, like cook more is here. So if you're more prone to eating out, universe wants you to take time with self. Like, put on some music, put on the frequencies, you know, while you're taking a bath or while you're reading. You know what I'm saying? That really opens you up. Also, releasing brings in more clarity. When you release things that have been stored within you for so long, you'll be surprised what clarity it brings. Also, when you let go of resentment. So I don't know if some of you are holding on to resentment. Crown chakra. Yes, look, clarity. Speaking of clarity, the way you eat, the things you consume, what you read about. I'm hearing a social media cleanse. So some of you may be wanting to go off social media for a while. Trust me, you guys, it's not that bad. Like, when I did a cleansing, I went off for a while. And then when I got back, it's like, you know, I'm on and I'll post like, you know, funny shit. Because I'm on there to bullshit, y'all. But, you know, I'll post messages, like downloads that I get. You know, I don't post very often. When I do post and I have something to say, it's not 9 times out of 10, it's because it's a download that I got. You two need to clear your energy field. I mean, I'm sorry, you two. So maybe 2 of you in particular that need to clear your energy field. You could need to a womb cleansing, you guys. Some of you, at least 2 of you, could have suffered from sexual trauma within your lifetime. Or maybe recently, you could have dealt with someone and you felt like this person took advantage of you sexually. You may want to look into a way of clearing yourself with sound bowl clearing, or like movement, what movement could do for you. Research it. It says cook more is here. So yeah, less spending, more dining in. It's like more health conscious, right? You're more aware of what's being put in your food when you're cooking them, as opposed to just ordering out, picking them up. Oh, y'all, look, sacral chakra is here. Ground yourself. Meditation. You seriously need some meditation. Movement is also a form of meditation. They say get out into nature, connecting with the trees, the animals. That's meditation as well. They want you to ground yourself. Look, nutrition. They want you to And it says here, look, avoid gossip. So people that you may be around, because it also says make new friends, right? You know what I heard? Where you're going, not everyone could go. You're going to have some decisions to make, like when I say releasing things. So this may be part of the release. You know, you're having to let go of some people, places, or things. Like I say, before something great happens, everything else, you feel like it falls apart, or so you feel like it's falling apart. This is where you are. They also want you to avoid gossip. Nutrition as a thing is also the things, like I said, the things you consume, what you put into your body, the people that you make with, that you sleep with, that you allow to enter your temple, right? Because our body, that's our sacred temple as a woman. Our womb is sacred. You got to be careful who you let into that. Also, you have to be careful who you let leave things in there. You know what I'm saying? So if you are having sex, use protection, you know? But be careful who you mix energy with. Because all that glitters ain't gold, right? Everything that look good isn't good for you. Like I said, with the nutrition, the things you eat, what you read, what you watch, what you listen to, avoiding gossip. Yeah, the people you have around you, it's time for y'all to clear your energy field, your aura. Some of you have some nasty aura, some nasty energies around you. I like it. I like this reading, y'all. I like the self-care reading. So this is what is going to be upon you for the remaining week, the remaining part of this year. You guys. Look, didn't I talk about inner child, healing that inner child? Yeah, it's time for release. Some of you could have suffered from sexual abuse as a kid, sexual trauma, like molested, or you know, like your innocence taken. I'm sorry if this has happened to you guys. But look, sacral, you have sacral here. You have connect with your womb. You have movement. You have inner child. Someone could definitely have been taken advantage of as a kid with this sacral energy. And it made you feel unbeautiful. It made you feel unworthy. It made you feel unloved. I also heard immovable. Immovable, which means to me, what it means, I hear you, I made a vow that day to never trust anyone. I hear a pact. So it could have been you and someone else, like maybe a sibling or a cousin, or hell, maybe you grew up in foster care and this was one of your friends, right? You two could have made a pact. I hear to never speak about it, but also to never allow this to happen again. And you could have just turned rootless. That may be specific for someone, you guys. Someone definitely suffers from childhood molestation, some sort of sexual trauma. Could have been raped, molested, or taken advantage of as kids. Could have been in foster care, or hell, could have been, you know, in your home, right? And it's been like it's something you've been, you could have been, could have been something that you blocked out. Well, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Patience, delusions, clarity. It's like you try to convince yourself that it never happened, but it's almost like you keep replaying it over and over. It's coming up to the surface. And that's why I got this message earlier. Why does everyone want to be mean to me? Why does everyone want to be rude to me? Something happened to one or two of you as a kid. And it's like you couldn't understand why. It made you angry on the inside. It made you angry on the inside. And I feel like if you feel like things are falling apart for you right now, listen to me. Listen to me. Spirit is saying now is the time for you to deal with this. Now is the time to talk about it. Have patience. Like you know, you've been holding on to it for a long time is what I hear with patience. Now it's time. It could, for some of you, it could be causing trouble in your marriage, in your partnership, right? Yeah. There's regret here. And it's almost like you could have a loving partner, a loving spouse, but you can't even open up. You can't even open up to your person about what happened because you feel like it was all your fault. Damn. This is a self-love message, you guys. You have to love yourself enough at this point to know that it was to stop blaming yourself. I understand something was taken from you, a part of you was taken away, but they didn't take away your future. They didn't take away what's ahead of you in your journey. And as long as you keep holding on to this and allowing this to tear you up from the inside out, whoever that person is that did that to you, they win. Listen, my honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happened to you. If I could tell you I was sorry 1,000 times, 2,000 times, I would. Because you know what? You may never get that apology from the person that owes you that apology. But I want you to know that you are someone. You are of importance. What that person or those people did to you, because for some of you, it was more than one. With ancestors being here. These could be people that have passed on by this time, or just could have been someone that people that were your elders, because this have been your family. Look, ending and secrecy. It's time for what they did to you, that secrecy, the fact that you hid it, it's time for that to come to an end. It's time to let the truth be told. It's time to reveal what happened to you, right? Because you deserve love. You deserve new love. Even if the love that I'm speaking of is the love that you give yourself. Because right now you don't think very much of yourself. Because someone took that away from you. Someone took that away from you. And they probably did it to you, like, especially if you grew up in a system, or who's going to care? Nobody's going to ever come looking for you, and, you know, and they may have been right. Look, this is something that happened in the home. Could it be in your foster home or in your home with your, you know, like, because let's be real, y'all. Let's tell the truth and shame the motherfucking devil. Let's tell the truth and shame the motherfucking devil. I ain't going to tell you no lies. There's a lot of families out here that hide the pedophile. They keep that a secret. They don't want to tell that to nobody. Their grandfathers, their uncles, hell, some of their aunties, cousins, older cousins, they be out here sleeping with the innocent of the family. And the family covers that up. They cover that up. Because they don't want everybody to know that Uncle Jimmy or Papa Ben or, like, they pedophiles. They like playing after little children. Right? Or in Sue is a child molester. Because women could be that too. I'm going to talk about it. I speak truths on this channel. Facts. I say shit, you know, people may not want to talk about. But this was being something that was the secrets of the ancestors. It was secrecy. It's time for that. Listen, generational curse breaker. This may be something that went on in your family for generations upon generations. And is, you know, you ever heard that saying, it ran into my family until it ran into me? It's your job to put a stop to it. It's your job. So take all the time that you need. But when Spirit said, look, get your health up to par, baby. Because it's time for you to take that leap of faith. You got a big job here to do on this earthly plane, Earth Angel. And once you do that, you conquer new love of self. Because you are some fucking body and you do matter. I don't care who or what told you. They lied. So I hope this helps y'all. Email me, you guys. I would love to hear your story if this resonates with you, or hell, leave it in the comments. We can all use some guidance, some love and support. We all going through challenging times at this time. I hope this helps y'all. See you on the next video. Peace.